Tonight's tea, we're going to have what they call a Tomahawk Pork Chop. I just want to show you how thick it is. So we're going to cook that on the grill tonight. So what I've done then is I put some olive oil in. I just put a drop of oil in, rub it in, and I use my favourite spices, salt, pepper and garlic. It's called SPG in the good old world. And all I'm going to do now is I'll put it on. I'm just going to let them settle now for about half an hour, 45 minutes. So the salt will get into the meat and make it a nice tender joint. The salt and the garlic, that just gets into it, breaks it down. So when it's grilling, there's no moisture loss. And when I'm going to grill, I'm going to put it on top of the flames for 4 minutes either side. Put it over to the other side, the indirect cooking. And in about 15-20 minutes, we should have a lovely pork chop to eat. Good old stack of coal ready to go. Good burner. Just give it a quick 20 minutes to get that going and then we're cooking. Okay, what I'm going to do, obviously we're going to indirect cooking. Grills, the charcoal's on there, sorry. We're going to cook over it, but I just want that natural barbecue sort of marks on the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on top of there, and you can hear it cooking already. Press start. I'll give that 5 minutes that side, then I'll flick it back over to the other side for 5 minutes, then we move it over to the indirect cooking where it penetrate the chop and cook the pork lovely. Okay, what we're going to do now then, we're just going to flip them over so they sear on the other side. Just open that, and if I turn this over you should see, look at that. Absolutely lovely. Now obviously that's burning because the fat's there, but I just want that lovely texture on it. You can see it there already. Another 5 minutes, we'll wang that over to this side. And then we're ready to cook them. Okay, that's the 5 minutes up. Basically, you want a chop that thick to about 170 or 77, sorry, 170 Fahrenheit or 77 centigrade. So I'm just going to check it now before, just to prove to you. At the moment, that is 662. So it don't take long to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to move them over so they can indirect cooking. Now they're going to cool down quite a bit, so it's not the same. So it cool down there now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the temperature every 10 minutes. Yeah, we like the crackling to be really, so we're going to leave that on to do itself for some more. Just got to cut that off. We'll put that on there. I'll keep an eye on it because that will crispy dead quick. And what we do is we're going to put it on a plate, cover it in foil and just let it sit for 5 minutes. I mean, look at that, absolutely lovely. Drop that down to get the crackling done. Put this over here now. Just let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes while we have a beer, because we always have a beer. And what it is, it just reflect, the heat will reflect up back down into the chop and make the meat tender, put a bit more final juicy before we eat it. The coals have always got a good hour and a half in them, so what we've done is we've prepared the chicken, we've split it down, we mixed it with garlic and butter, and all we're going to do is put it on the indirect side and just let it cook. Now the thing about this is not to pay attention on it, just leave it for about an hour, come back and that should be done. Okay, it's been 10 minutes now, what we're going to take it off. As you can see, they're ready to go. Ooh, there you go, absolutely lovely, ready to go. Pork, chips, salad and beer. Oh yeah, and good company.